A first-grade teacher who was shot by a 6-year-old student in her classroom in Newport News, Virginia, earlier this year filed a lawsuit against the school administration and school board on Monday, alleging that they knew about the history of random violence and failed to act proactively because of gun concerns, which the boy had on the day of the shooting, according to the lawsuit obtained by CNN. In the lawsuit, a lawyer for teacher Abigail Zwerner, 25, claims Rich Neck Elementary School officials and administrators knew the child was violent at home and her parents refused to place her in special education classes. Abigail Zwerner was hospitalized after one of her first graders allegedly shot her in the arm and chest on January 6, officials said. The teacher allegedly shot by a 6-year-old boy can't get over the expression on the student's face, she told NBC in her first interview since the shooting. The lawsuit also alleges that the school's deputy principal ignored concerns and warning signs raised by several teachers and staff, including that a 6-year-old boy may have had a firearm before Zwerner left after the accident. The bullet passed through her hand and hit her chest. Vice Principal Ebony Parker, the lawsuit alleges, ignored at least 3 separate reports from faculty and staff that students saw a firearm and that a student removed an object from his backpack that was believed to be a firearm. Fire before being searched. According to the complaint filed in the Virginia Circuit Court for the City of Newport News. After being told by a school official that the student removed a firearm from his backpack and placed it in his sweatshirt pocket, Parker responded that the pockets are too small to hold a gun and continued to ignore the complaint. Employees' concerns, according to the process. An elementary school guidance counselor and administrator said Parker also prohibited teachers from searching the 6-year-old boy for a firearm and said his mother will be coming for him shortly, the complaint states. Police tape hangs from a sign outside Rich Neck Elementary School following a shooting on January 7, 2023, in Newport News, Virginia. A 6-year-old student has been taken into custody after he allegedly shot a teacher during a classroom fight at Rich Neck Elementary School on Friday. The teacher, a woman in her 30s, suffered life-threatening injuries and remains in critical condition, according to police reports. A Virginia school announced new safety protocols as students returned to classrooms nearly a month after a 6-year-old allegedly shot a teacher. CNN was unable to reach Parker for comment on Monday morning. The lawsuit alleges that, within an hour of Parker's specific refusal to allow someone to search the student for a gun, the boy pulled a gun from his pocket, pointed it at Zwerner and shot her while she sat at her desk. In class. Injured teacher warns boy he's in a violent mood. On the day of the shooting, Zwerner informed Parker that the student was in a violent mood, the complaint alleges. In the first half of the school year, a 6-year-old boy had to be accompanied by a parent during the school day, due to his violent tendencies. But on that day, school principals allowed him to remain unsupervised and without individual escort during the school day, the complaint states. We will mourn our absence on this day for the rest of our lives, the boy's family said in a January statement. Our feelings are with our son's teacher and we pray for her recovery after such an unimaginable tragedy, when she selflessly served our son and children at school, the statement said. Students returned to Rich Neck Elementary in Newport News, Virginia on January 30, 2023, for the first time since 6-year-old teacher Abby Zwerner was shot and killed 3 weeks ago. A 6-year-old boy who allegedly shot a teacher in January will not face charges, according to a report. The boy will not face criminal charges, Newport News Commonwealth attorney Howard Gwynne told CNN's WTKR last month.